Imagine driving peacefully through the city. Just a normal day, nothing unusual, no problems, no drama, and then suddenly, boom, a loud crash. People start screaming, cars stop moving, phones come out instantly, and in the middle of the street, two people jump out of their cars completely furious. But these weren't ordinary people, not actors, not strangers. It was MrBeast and IShowSpeed. And what happened next, nobody expected, because only a few minutes later, police cars arrived, crowds surrounded them, people started recording, and somehow the situation got so crazy that both of them ended up inside a jail cell. But here's the strange part. The prison wasn't the craziest thing, because what happened inside that cell changed everything. Stay until the end, because this story becomes more insane every minute. Early in the morning, sunlight slowly entered the room. MrBeast was sleeping peacefully. Everything looked normal until his alarm suddenly started ringing. He slowly opened his eyes, looked around, sat up, stretched his arms, still sleepy, still tired. Then he stood up and walked toward the bathroom. He looked in the mirror, picked up his toothbrush, started brushing his teeth, water running, morning silence, completely normal. After that, he stepped into the shower. Minutes later, steam filled the bathroom. MrBeast finished showering, walked back into his room, opened the closet, and put on his favorite black shirt with the MrBeast logo. Simple, comfortable, and he kept wearing it all day. Then he grabbed his things, walked downstairs, and left the house because he had videos to film. MrBeast arrived at his filming location. Cameras everywhere, lights everywhere, people moving around, everything busy, everything fast. MrBeast started filming, laughing, talking, creating content. Hours passed, eventually filming ended. MrBeast looked exhausted, so he returned home, walked into the kitchen, sat down, and finally started eating. After finishing, he grabbed his car keys, walked outside, and there it was. His black BMW X6, clean, shiny, powerful. He smiled, opened the door, started the engine, and drove away. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, IShowSpeed was still sleeping. Suddenly, his alarm exploded loudly. Speed jumped, opened his eyes immediately, confused, half awake. He slowly stood up, walked toward the bathroom, brushed his teeth, took a shower, finished getting ready, then put on his red shirt. Simple, classic, and he kept it on all day. After that, he headed toward his streaming studio. RGB lights everywhere, gaming setup ready, cameras on, chat moving fast. Speed sat down, pressed go live, and started streaming, laughing, yelling, talking to chat. Hours passed quickly. Finally, the stream ended. Speed went home, ate food, relaxed, grabbed his keys, walked outside, and there it was. A black Mercedes 250. He got in, started driving. Meanwhile, MrBeast was already on the road, both driving, different streets, different directions. Neither of them knew what was about to happen. Traffic moved, cars passed. Then suddenly, at one intersection, everything changed. Boom, their cars crashed. Silence. Then both doors opened. MrBeast stepped out. Speed stepped out. They looked at the damage, then looked at each other, and instantly, everything exploded. People started stopping. Phones came out. Crowds formed, everyone recording. MrBeast looked angry. Speed looked furious. They started shouting, arguing, getting closer, closer, closer. Then suddenly, they grabbed each other. Chaos, absolute chaos. People screaming, cars stopping, crowds everywhere. Then suddenly, police lights, police cars arrived. Everything froze. Minutes later, both were sitting inside a jail cell. Silence, awkward silence, nobody talking. MrBeast looked left, Speed looked right. A few seconds passed. Then Speed started laughing. MrBeast looked confused, then laughed too. Soon both were laughing uncontrollably because the whole situation felt ridiculous. Hours later, they apologized, shook hands, became friends again. They walked outside. Huge crowds waiting, people recording, fans screaming, everyone excited. MrBeast smiled, Speed smiled, both waved. Then each one went home, got into bed, closed their eyes, and slept peacefully like nothing ever happened. The end.